Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Matt here, Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is 12:26 p.m. Friday afternoon, May 3rd, 2024, year of our Lord. I'm taking a little break. I'm sitting in front of my house real quick. I've got to go and mow one of my customers' backyard real quick. They had a pipe explode in their backyard Sunday night, and he didn't know it until I got there to mow Monday. I mowed the front yard, went to go to the backyard and got my mower stuck, and so I let him know, you got a pipe busted in your yard, man. But he texted me probably about 2 hours ago and told me that he had a plumber come out 2 days ago and that it should be dry enough by now to let him know if I could get it mowed today or not. So I'm gonna go by there and check it out real quick. I'm not mowing it with a push mower. Backyard's a little too big for that, but if I can get my stander back there, one of my standers back there, I'll go ahead and knock it down for him. But I want to holler at y'all real quick about something. I see it all the time on YouTube, people fussing about folks walking backwards with a trimmer. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I always thought it was stupid, you know. It really, I always figured it was preference, you know. If you're running the trimmer, what's it matter as long as you can make it look good? Me personally, I can walk forward or backwards when I'm flip edging, but I do occasionally walk backwards with a hedge trimmer, a weed eater, and a stick edger. Well, I was doing that bush job earlier, and matter of fact, I just finished up with it, but there's a big hedgerow on the side of the man's yard. It's like a border, a property border. It's a bunch of tea olives that he's grown into a hedge. And I normally walk backwards when I trim that with my little hand hedge trimmer. I normally walk backwards with it when I'm trimming it, and the reason I do that is that way the tip of my hedge trimmer, I don't have to pay attention to it as much as I would if I was walking forward, because sometimes I'll cock my hedge trimmer a little bit, not realizing it, and I'll dig into the bushes. But I don't know why, but for some reason today, I was walking forward, and I'm really glad I did, man, because I've got to sneeze, y'all. Hold on just a second. Looking for the sun. Excuse me. But anyway, do y'all do that when y'all got to sneeze and it won't come out? Do you look for the sun? But anyway, I was walking forward with the trimmer today, and I'm glad I did, man. I'm glad I did. And from now on, I will walk forward with every piece of equipment I'm doing. I won't walk backwards anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why. I was trimming these tea olives, this hedgerow, walking forward, and about 4 foot in front of me, a rattlesnake came crawling out of these bushes on the ground. And y'all, that is my biggest fear, is a snake. I despise snakes. Spiders don't bother me as much, but snakes, I don't do snakes. I do not play snakes. That joker crawled out, crossed the man's driveway, went across his lawn, on into the neighbor's property, and got out of there before I could go get a shovel off of the trailer, because I was not sticking my hedge trimmer. That hedge trimmer is probably 2 feet long, and in my opinion, that's just too close to be getting to a snake, try to cut its head off. But I went to go get a shovel off of the trailer so I could chop it up, and it was already gone by that point. And I warned him, I warned the neighbor lady too, to look out. There was a snake, a rattlesnake, between their two properties somewhere, and it wasn't a great big one, but it wasn't no baby neither. It was kind of healthy. It was probably 3.5, 4 foot long. I mean, it's a good sized rattlesnake. I mean, it scared the hell out of me, I ain't gonna lie. But so yeah, I will be walking forward from now on, because as slow as that thing was moving, if I'd have been walking backwards as fast as I was moving, I would have stepped right on that joker and probably got popped. But just keep that in mind, guys, when you're using a hedge trimmer, a stick edger, a string trimmer, whatever. Walk forward. That way you can see what you've got in front of you. And keep whatever that piece of equipment is, especially if you're doing an overgrown property or you're trimming hedges and the ground is covered in leaves. Please be careful and keep that piece of equipment in front of you too, because that piece of equipment can be used as a weapon. But I ain't gonna lie, man, that got me. That scared me. But and as terrified of snakes as I am, man, I've never really thought about that. I mean, I've seen a few black snakes, a few green snakes here and there while mowing lawns and doing things like that, but I have not. I take that back. I did come across a little baby copperhead in somebody's yard one time 2 years ago. My wife actually saw it. It was an overgrown property, and the only reason when it was actually crossing a lady's driveway, and the only reason we saw it because it was on a gray driveway, you know, but the only reason we knew it was a poisonous snake was the tail on it was bright yellow, and that's a telltale sign of a baby or a juvenile venomous snake. And we walked over there to see what it was, and it was a small baby copperhead. But yeah, but that's the only time I've actually had a snake scare me like that on somebody's property. A poisonous snake, I guess I could say. But if I'd have been walking backwards, man, that would have been bad. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep your work in front of you, and move forward, not backwards. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here, and I'm about to finish up my lunch, and I'm gonna go knock this backyard out real quick, and I'm gonna fill these mowers up, fill the truck up, and be done for the weekend. But until the next one, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holla at y'all. Bye.